Subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, Sharon Winbush and Goddess Sharon. Turn on notifications and share all videos globally. Thank you.
It's handled. It's handled.
Someone get me email addresses for the top person at Internal Affairs in Washington, the top person at Internal Affairs in Illinois, and the email address to the assistant of the warden at MCC. We can then email things to them. Can you guys research that for me and email that to me or DM me those email addresses? The top person at Internal Affairs in Washington, D.C., that name and that person's assistant email. The top person at the Internal Affairs in Illinois for the BOP. And then I have the warden's name at MCC, but I don't have the email address for his assistant. So if you guys can work on that, and please DM me or email me that can be in the second batch of work that we do. Thank you. We want to send out batches of letters every week. The first batch of letters I've already posted on my community board. The second batch is going to paint the picture for them. So we're going to send YouTube channels and links of videos they can watch so that it shortens their learning curve. We've already done the work. We need to educate them in the shortest amount of time with the most amount of information. And the way to do that is to just send them the video links of the work that we've already done. So the second batch of letters will have channels, video links, and a very brief explanation. So all they need to do is use subpoena power and go get phone records and email addresses. We've already done the work. It's paint by numbers. And we already have phone numbers for everybody, email addresses for everybody. I've given all of that to Jennifer Bonjean. They can get that from her. We want to paint the picture in a clear, concise manner so that they know what they're looking for. That way we can get this done in weeks instead of years. So the first batch of letters, I want hundreds of people sending that out. And then the second batch of letters, hundreds of people sending that out. And we need email addresses. So if people can research who are the higher ups at the Internal Affairs Federal Bureau of Prisons, what is their assistant's name and email address, and the email address for the assistant to the warden at MCC. All of that we can then send videos and things like that to them via email. So we're going to have two batches of letters. The first batch is just to alert them that the investigation needs to go further and deeper. The second batch is going to tell the story in a step-by-step manner so that they understand the story, and they use their subpoena power to get phone records and email addresses. We've done all the work. We've been out here for 3 years. We know the story better than anybody, and it's up to us to tell them the story, help them see the story through our eyes so that they know what to look for, where to look, and how the process that they need to be on. So that's the objective for sending different letters every week to effectuate a different purpose. We want to educate them extensively in the shortest amount of time, and the best way to do that is to get them to follow the yellow brick road with all the evidence that we've collected over the past 3.5 years. We share that with them. We share our perspective. We share our fact findings, and they use their subpoena power to go get the corroboration for that, to go get. We help them as much as we possibly can to make this a swifter process.
It's handled. It's handled.